Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, based on where you are watching us from. Tonight, we're bringing you a second part to Can Haiti Regain Its Independence with the Violence Today? Today, we are talking about where do we foresee things ending up in Haiti with all that is going on today. So if you are just coming in, guys, we want to encourage you to please share this live and and to please support our guest King Kevin's channel, guys. I have his handle on the title. Stop by and give him that like and please subscribe to his channel. King Kevin has been here before, but we're going to give him an opportunity to reintroduce himself to the audience of Life in Haiti. So, King Kevin, how are you? How's it going today?
Oh, man, it's a great day to be alive. How about yourself?
All is going well, and it's always a pleasure to bring you on the show and to work with you. I know that you've been doing some work on your end of the road in reference to Haiti. So, how have things been going? And since the last time we met, what have you been doing with your channel?
Oh, man, thanks again for having me. It's always been a blessing to be on your show, and I love what you're doing, first of all, live in Haiti with Marie. I think you have a great platform. So a lot of your followers, been checking me out as well. So thank you guys. So far, so good. We actually, I've been doing quite a few lives actually ever since the jail breakout. I just had to increase my productivity online since so many people are asking me questions because I've been posting things and making videos for years now. But with everything going on within my social media circle, a lot of people are calling me or texting me or giving me DM messages, what can we do about Haiti or my prayers for Haiti and et cetera, et cetera. And I always tell them, like, if you know any program or organization that's been doing something to help change the narrative of Haiti and change situations. Support them. Find a way. You got to GoFundMe. I have a GoFundMe. Matter of fact, Sandra in Boston, if you're listening, thanks for your donation this morning. I have a GoFundMe called Stop the War Against Haiti. It's been going on since 2022. The purpose, as I mentioned last time, is to change the policies that are impacting Haiti. Our country has a conundrum of issues, but the thing is, and I'm not kind of jumping the gun, so stop me if I'm jumping the gun, with what I'm about to say. But just recently, Aaron Reed was just announced that he's going to resign once we get a transitional government in place, so to speak. But at the same time, before the gangs blocked him from coming back from Nairobi, Kenya, the gangs blocked the Port-au-Prince airport from letting him come back in, and now he's in Puerto Rico, I think, and he made a press release that he's going to resign once we get transitional government. I was telling people, look, Aaron Reed is not the problem. Believe it or not, the gangs are not the problem. Even the poverty is not the problem. These things are symptoms of the problem, and the white supremacy, they mastered how to manipulate us. So they make us focus on all these issues and symptoms, but never the root of the problem. The root of the problem is that.
Let's not go too fast. Let's not go too fast.
All right, then
We
I'm
want
gonna
our
save that.
people
Make sure we
to
go back to it.
share. We want you guys to share, guys. Let's get more people in. And please interact. Leave a comment, guys.
Please do,
Let
please
me
do. Like, share.
let us know what do you think about the situation that's happening in Haiti, and where do you foresee the things that's happening today to end? One of the things, Marie Clary, my brother Gene, how's it going? Thank you guys so much for coming in. Please share the live, guys. Please share the live. And if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. Since we since you last did the show with me, things in Haiti have escalated.
Definitely.
What do you think since you say that the prime minister was not the problem, what do you think was the cause of that escalation really quick in the small time that you were here?
I mean, to be honest, uh, the fact that he was signing the deal, finalizing the deal with William Ruto, the president of Kenya, that gave the gangs the opportunity, and maybe the opportunity they was waiting on for him to leave the country, so they can block him and do these other things that they were doing, which was breaking into the jails. I think it was, I don't know how many police stations they burnt down and ransacked. But that was pretty smart in their hand, because when they went to the police stations, they're able to arm themselves with more guns, more bullets, which they're going to need, and also these guns and bullets and bulletproof vests and bulletproof helmets are going to be used by the gangs and also the people they helped escape the prisons, which was like I think 4,700 convicts that are running loose. You could say demons running loose in Haiti right now. So they needed that extra ammunition for these gangs. So that was a strategic move by Jimmy Barbecue and all those involved. So that's definitely why the violence, ranked up, because they knew that only a matter of time that Kenya led invasion that was um, authorized by the UN and the United States was going to happen. If this didn't happen, I think they would have did an invasion by middle of April. If this situation didn't happen, but now, as you know, Kenya has kind of paused on the invasion until a
Hold
transitional
on a
government is
second.
in place.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Yes.
Why do you think that the gangs have taken it so personal about Kenyan soldiers or any foreign intervention coming into the country?
That's a great question. It goes into what you just said. You have foreigners coming into the country to dictate how we run our business, our daily lives, and that's the root of the problem right there. France and U.S. been, intervening and interfering with Haitian politics, finances, and military for God knows how long, since 1804, 1806. And so obviously having foreigners come into our country and put it to the place that it's in right now, which is in a failed state. Haiti been a failed state. It was actually in a position of becoming a failed state right before Jovenel Maurice died anyway. So, 3 years later, look at what we have now. You have complete anarchy. There's no government in place, no elected officials, et cetera, et cetera. So right now is actually the perfect time for Haiti to get things right. That's the only bright side of this thing. All this chaos we've been looking at right now is the perfect time to have a clean slate, maybe even write a new constitution, and also, and I know you asked this question, but even move the national palace. Originally it was in Cap Haitien to 1771. They moved it to Port-au-Prince, but right now the palace is not there. Once it got destroyed by the earthquake, they never rebuilt it. Since 2010, because it cost 40-50 billion dollars to redo it. So now let's move the palace, because everything doesn't need to be in Port-au-Prince. The Europeans, they centralized everything in Port-au-Prince. So if you shut down Port-au-Prince, you're crippling the whole country.
Do you think that what's happening today with the gangs and what we are seeing that they're doing, shutting down government offices, invading certain high official homes, do you think there is any benefits in that
Well, they're bidding for time
for
right
the
now.
country?
Yes, I mean they're bidding for time. They know that this ransacking and pillaging and just robbing, that type of behavior is only going to last for so long. So they're trying to get as much as they can. They're trying to steal as much money as they can. They're trying to get as much guns as they can and bullets as they can, because they're going to need it. Because at some point in time, something's going to happen. Whether U.S. comes in, because U.S. looks at us as their children anyway. You know what I'm saying? They have a paternalistic attitude towards Haitians. Since we fought for our independence, the U.S. and France never took us serious. Yeah, as you can see, they sanctioned us as soon as we got our independence. So these gangs are literally just taking advantage of just the chaos and lawlessness. That's all they're doing. That's what any gang would do. You know what I'm saying? Because when the actual government comes into place and we have an actual army and police force, they're not going to be able to do these things. As a matter of fact, I hope we actually get a police force in there soon, one that's legitimate, that's respected by the country, and that the country respects the police. Because we have to get law and order. I do agree with that's one of the cliche or the buzzwords the U.S. uses. But every country needs law and order. Because if you don't have law and order, you're gonna have what was going on in the Wild Wild West up around the 1849 and going to the early 1900s, when the western part of the United States of America was lawless. You know what I'm saying? The gangs, the train robbers, these guys were just doing any and everything they could because there was no laws or no one to put them in check. So these gangs need to be put in check by taking away their guns and locking those who need to be locked up, because quite a few of them need to be in prison right now. They shouldn't be free amongst people. You can't have people acting like animals and be free amongst the people. Haiti's too beautiful for that.
What police force? A lot of people are saying Haiti's problems is Haiti's problems.
I
You
agree.
mentioned at some point we're going to need a legitimate force to step into Haiti. But when you ask almost every Haitian living here,
Hmm.
they are under the impression that Haiti can fix Haitian people problems. What do you consider a legitimate police force in reference to Haiti?
Well, there's a lot of good police officers in Haiti. Unfortunately, there's quite a few crooked ones as well. There's a lot of youth in Haiti. If I'm not mistaken, what is it? I don't remember the percentage, but quite a few are under 25 years old. So these young men and women are a perfect example of how we can condition them and to understand the laws of the land, peace and order, et cetera, et cetera. They have to be retrained, whether it's trained through the Haitian diplomats or legislature, however they want to do it. But it needs to be a retraining of a new police force, because without it, the streets would not have peace and order. And as long as we don't have peace and order in Haiti, then the foreign investors, the companies, because we need jobs. You know what I'm saying? We need factories back in Haiti. We need people working. You got damn near 7 million people unemployed in Haiti. That's ridiculous. No country can survive like that. I know South Africa, they have like 12 million people unemployed in South Africa. And you look at what's going on there right now. But I'm not going to jump into that. I'm going to save that. But whenever you have disorder, there's no way foreign investors are going to invest, because they can't guarantee that their factories are not going to get burned down, that their workers are not going to be killed before getting to work. So that needs to be taken seriously. I would definitely suggest, since CARICOM cares so much about Haiti, they have police forces in their countries. Come in and, what I'm saying, come in and train us. We don't need the United States of America. Haiti cannot fix this problem on its own. It's too big of a problem. For one, it wasn't created just by Haitians. It was created by U.S., Canada, France, and God knows what other foreign colonizers that took part in the destabilizing Haiti. But the CARICOM, you got Jamaica, you got Barbados, Guyana, you got Trinidad. You have all these countries. They have police forces there. They can invest and train and recruit within Haiti, and it has to be Haitian soldiers, because only a true Haitian who love Haiti and love their community is going to look after the people and protect and serve, which is, as we can see, our people badly need that right. They need it yesterday.
A lot of people question. Guys, don't forget to please hit the subscribe button. Please share as you come in. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please share as you come in, guys. A lot of people feel as if the police force, and as well as the police force here,
Hmm.
they have vocalized that they are unable to combat the gang activities which is happening in our neighborhood, that the gang activities is too much, that they are way more equipped than they are. Do you think that the police are equipped enough to handle this job?
Not this current state, absolutely not. I mean, we're gonna need drones, helicopters. We're gonna need a way to distinguish between who are the gang members and who are civilians, and that's one of the biggest problems that the Kenyan people stated. If you read some of these articles and watch some of these videos, these Kenyan newspapers and YouTube channels, they're pretty much stating that one, you don't speak the language, and two, how are we going to go into a beehive without proper equipment? Because these gangs have serious weapons, M16s, AK-47s, grenade launchers, M5s, bulletproof vests and helmets. That's not a problem because in war, they have technology. So if the whoever's going to come and invade, if they're still going to do the invasion, which to be honest with you, I think Ken's still going to do it. They're telling us they're pausing, but I think they're still going to do it because they already signed up on it. They're just making the gangs think they're pausing. This is my opinion. They're making the gangs think that they're not going
Please
to
share,
invade
guys. Please
Haiti.
share the live, guys. Parlez pour nous partager. You may continue.
Yeah, yeah. Please share the live, guys. Thumbs up, share, all that good stuff, man. Please let people know,
Mhm.
and please share your comments on how you feel or what you suggest inside of the comments as well. But what
Yeah.
I was saying with the weapons these gangs have and the amount of ammunition is going to be very difficult. There's been records of failed invasions or failed humanitarian efforts because of the lack of personnel and the proper weapons. Like these guys have automatic machine guns, and the police officers walking around with these 9 millimeters and these shotguns. It's not going to work. So it's going to have to be a highly elite soldiers to come in. Like the U.S. Marines, they have Navy SEALs. You know, for example, if I'm not mistaken, it's the Marines that came in and got Bin Laden up there in Afghanistan. And if you watch any of these documentaries, they were very strategic on how they were going to capture him, and they did it successfully. But the technology has to be there, and you can't have proper technology, without the proper amount of money. So I'm not sure what kind of weapons and technology the CARICOM countries have, but I'm quite sure they're better equipped than what our police officers have. And so hopefully, the if the United States CARICOM, the core group, care so much about Haiti, they should sit down and strategize with some of these other countries in CARICOM, or even African countries, and see what we are lacking. You know what I'm saying? You're lacking soldiers, obviously, and the proper weapons. And without the proper weapons, you already failed. So they're not, you know what I'm saying? But that's why the U.S. government was going to give Kenya 200 million. I'm sorry, 230. It's 230, but they were saying for some reason 300 million. But it actually was 230 million that from my readings. But the state attorney Anthony Blinken, said they're going to donate 300 million towards Kenya and the multinational task force. They were going to spend a lot of money on those weapons. And so without the proper weapons, it's not going to happen. And to be honest with you, let me say this, Maria. I don't know if I said this last time I was on the show. I wrote President Biden a letter. In that letter, I stated to him, look, this is what we can do to avoid the invasion. Let's select certain members of these gangs. Let's pick a hotel wherever and sit down and talk and see what they want in order to put them guns down and to turn them over. Because just like the last invasion or the last coup in 2004, coup d'etat, the gangs never gave up their guns. They kept those guns, and now they have stockpiled more and more guns. We need to have some sort of buyback. So I put inside the letter, let's buy the guns back from the gangs. So every gun that they turn in, maybe $1,000, $2,000, whatever we come up with, let's get these guns off these streets, and let's, whoever turns in those guns, let's take their pictures and come back and arrest them at a later point. That was my suggestion, because I think any sort of invasion is not going to work. It's gonna be a bloodbath, and nobody wants that. Nobody wants to send, the Kenyan soldiers back in body bags, or the ones from Jamaica and Bahamas in body bags. And you already know there's gonna be a lot of Haitians dying anyway. So why not? See, this is the one thing that bothered me. And when Cedras, is it Colonel Rafael Cedras, Raul Cedras, when he was, I guess, leading the country, so to speak. and him and Aristide had to negotiate with the governor court. I forgot what year that was, 2003, 2004, before Aristide was kicked out the country. But they had a meeting. They had a meeting with Cedras, and we was like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. So the United States agreed to give Cedras a pension. I think it was up to $1 million a year or something like that, and to also rent out his property he had in Haiti.
Agreed to
The
give
point,
who? To give
Raul,
who?
to Raul
Raul?
Cedras. Hmm?
He is the leader of where?
He was an army general that teamed up with Guy Philippe, Joseph Michel, and some other characters. FRAPH, FRAPH, was this military front, Haitian front group. But Raul Cedras, who's living in Panama right now, by the way, the United States made a deal with him that if you let Aristide back in, we're not gonna try to press charges or arrest you, anything like that. We'll give you we'll give you this millions of dollars, and you can live wherever you want to live. You can look this up too. You can go ahead, live where you want to live, and we're gonna rent out your properties so you can make money every month from the properties you have in Haiti. And I don't see why the United States won't negotiate with or whoever, even CARICOM. Talk with the gangs. They obviously ruling Port-au-Prince. They don't rule the whole country yet, but obviously they control the Port-au-Prince. Sit down with the gangs, negotiate with them. So that was my proposal to President Biden. He hasn't replied to me yet, so I'm going to write another letter, and we're going to see what happens.
All right, let's go back a little bit because we left this subject, but I wanted to, before we leave, between the U.S. and Kenyan soldiers. We're seeing that the U.S. is adamant about Kenyan soldiers coming to Haiti. But you mentioned how well trained the Navy SEAL, different forces in the U.S. military are, and how they can handle things which is happening here really quickly. Do you think that Kenyan soldiers are more trained than the US soldiers? And why are they pushing for Kenya instead of them coming themselves to clean up the mess that they are saying is a mess?
Oh man, great question. Now let me make a correction here. The Kenya was sending their police force, not their military. So the police force
Yes.
is definitely not equipped to deal with something like this. This is Haiti right now, Port-au-Prince anyway, is a war zone, and so they already inadequate, forces coming to Haiti because they're not sending the military. And to answer that question, I'm not sure how good the Kenyan forces are, but they're well experienced. I mean, they did a similar invasion in Somalia in 91, 94, a very similar invasion in Somalia. So when Somalia was going through their issues, so why America so hell bent on getting Kenya to get involved? Well, the United States, they need a black face to do their crime. There's I always talk about this guy, Dr. Amos Wilson. Matter of fact, what's the brother name that's on your show? Hassan, a couple of weeks
Brother
ago.
Hassan.
Like we both studied Dr. Amos Wilson's work. Avid readers. I'm an avid reader of his work all the time. Whenever you have black people killing other black people, what you have is you have so to speak, a black man killing another black man. You have a white man in black skin doing the dirt. So what Dr. Amos Wilson, who was a black psychologist and Pan Africanist, by the way, what he was saying was that whenever we are attacking one another, all we're doing is doing the work to uphold white supremacy in that certain area. So they had to go get a black face involved because America has a history of awful, atrocities happening in America when they do their invasions. I mean, we can go back as far as you already know I'm going to do it. 1915, 1934, the U.S. occupation of Haiti, which is when the United States actually stole Haiti. They actually stole Haiti's sovereignty and independence. Now, when I said this a year ago, you should see in the comments. People were calling me all kind of names, and some people were cussing me out. How can you say that about Haiti not having independence and sovereignty? But I know these people, they're us Haitians, we're passionate. So once we have something in our head, it's very hard. It's kind of like, when two people are arguing or whatever, it's the first person who tells the story is the person who's correct. If you know, if you told your story second, then you were wrong. So the you these people who make these comments on my videos and my website, which is kevindorver.com, I know they didn't know the history. I know they didn't do any extensive reading on the issue. And I explain all of this in my new book coming out, America's and France's A Thousand Year War Against Haiti, Assassination of a Nation. Y'all look out for it. Pre-orders are available. But so they had to get a black face instead of, you know, America coming in, because they know we don't want America. They've been very vocal about it. All the gangs have been vocal about it. Haitian Americans in America have been vocal about it. So they want to avoid that publicity, that bad publicity. And by the way, it's election year. So Biden can't afford to lose the black votes by sending in the Marines and whoever. So and another thing is they don't know what they're gonna do. They're like, let's just let the black folks kill each other, and then we'll step in, clean up the mess. And while they're killing each other, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, look at them. I told you they were animals, they were savages, and they know they set up a situation for that. So they needed some puppies. They needed some puppets to be the dummies to get killed and slaughtered. And Kenya was more than happy to fill that void. And also before I say something, before you say something, Gene uh Marcelin, thanks for commenting and made a question or comment. No, police are not creating any country for the situation we live in. We need our military back. And yes, we do need a military, but the problem is, all right, since the beginning of time, the beginning of Haitian independence, we've been a military state. So but the problem is the military has gotten so strong that if the military wants to be crooked, like it was when it got disbanded back in 1995, when Jean Patron Aristide, former president, disbanded the army, he did that because they were trying to kill him. A lot of people be like, why did he get rid of the army? That was so stupid. They were trying to assassinate him. So he had to do something, and he unfortunately he did something so drastic as disbanding the army. But when he did that, he left Haiti a naked woman and in public, and you know, and the woman naked in public, God knows what's going to happen. And that's what we see. There's no protection of our borders. There's no protection of our women and children in the streets. I mean, no protection of our infrastructure. I mean, it's a real chaotic situation. And so the United States, I truly believe, don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? But we have our own plans, but they won't listen to us. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
That's my next question is it the United States place? Where is it written at in history? Is it their place to fix or meddle with what's happening in Haiti? Why? Let's go back to Kenya.
Okay.
Kenya is clearly saying that their police is not trained to handle what they have been deployed to do. And within the law, it states that they are not supposed to leave out of Kenya.
Mm.
Why is it that America feel that, where is it written that America have to be the one to make decisions for this country when we are an independent country? Please share the live, guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Please, guys, check out our guest, King Dorval, as well. Subscribe to his channel, guys. Please subscribe to his channel. Please share the live, guys. Let's get more people watching. Let's interact. And welcome everyone to the live. Welcome Jean, Marie Clary, Silver Fox, Jeffrey Jackson. Oh, Mr. Jackson, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much for your support, your continuous love and support of life in Haiti. I researched a BBC video that posted 10 years ago from Central And I'll come back to that. I'll come back to
Okay.
that. But you may answer the question, King Kevin. You may answer.
Is a question. Well, I didn't see the video of a man eating a person leg, but it's well known in Africa, even in
No, no, no,
Liberia.
no. I'm talking about what we were
Oh,
talking
oh,
about
oh, okay,
in
okay, okay. Your
reference. Is
question.
it America's position
Well,
to make decisions
I
for
got you.
Haiti? Because it's like in
Hmm.
Haiti, you're seeing that other countries, when they have their problems, they handle their problems, right?
Correct.
You can give advice, but is it somewhere written in the Constitution that America have to be the one to lead what happens here in Haiti? Because if it's that, we want to know why is it that they just don't give Haitians U.S. citizenships as well, where Haitians are able to travel to to the United
Say.
States
Hmm.
with our Haitian visa.
No, I mean, good question. There was a page on Instagram. I think it was Le Union Suite. I think it was that page or Haitian Americans page on Instagram. There was a video that was posted. Matter of fact, it was Dr. Betrude. There's a video that's posted where the spokesperson for the U.S. government was saying that what we are deciding to do for Haiti and et cetera, and that a bunch of BS, just pretty much playing games, acting like they don't know that we have our own plans and they were waiting to see what we want to do, and which we all know is BS. Yes, it is written in 1915, and I don't remember the exact date, 1915, but there was a treaty, they call it a convention, 1915 Haitian American Convention, or 1915 Haitian American Treaty. Now, this treaty is still in play today. I don't know if it's still active. I still can't find the information to tell me whether or not this treaty is still active, but the components in that treaty is still active. Now, within that treaty, it states that the United States is going to take control. One of the articles, 12 articles in this treaty, that the U.S. is going to take control of Haitian finances, which is the banks. They're going to take control of Haitian military, and they're going to be in control of the military, banks, and politics in Haiti. So, with that being said, if you really think back, you ever wonder why is it that the U.S. always seems to have a say so in who's the president in Haiti? And that's something I've been asking myself for years. But as I was writing my book, as I'm writing my book, Americans and France's A Thousand Year War Against Haiti, and a lot of people ask me, why you call it 1,000 years? That's another story. But if we don't do anything about breaking this treaty, it's going to be 1,000 years because they have already ruled us for 400 years. Now, within that treaty, it gives them, in their minds, the right to control and dictate what happens in Haiti. Because not only did they write that treaty, they also changed the constitution, as you already know, giving them the right to buy land in Haiti. Even though Jean Dessalines put in the constitution back in 1806, well, he died in 1806, but he put in that constitution before he died that no foreigners can own land in Haiti. You know what I'm saying? Because our forefathers knew that the foreigners, if they are able to buy the land, if they're able to take land in Haiti, then they can re-enslave the country. And guess what? Haiti was re-enslaved. Let me repeat that again. Haiti was re-enslaved, recolonized by America in between 1915 and 1934. That occupation was so detrimental to Haiti at that time and the future to this day. We can't afford to just skip past it. We need to really get on the same page with this because as long as we continue saying this is a problem, this is a problem, this is a problem, we will never get to the core issue and why Haiti does not control its own narrative. The United States controls everything. It controls who becomes president. It controls if we can get minimum wage, et cetera, et cetera. So we have to lobby in Washington, D.C. to break that treaty and create a new bill so that we can have a different type of relationship between the international relationship between America and Haiti. Because Haiti invested too much time and energy, even in the foundations of America. But the fact that America looks at us as children. This is a book called "Taking of Haiti, 1915 to 1940" by Mrs. Mary Renda. She's a university professor, and and in that book, I kid you not, the word paternal or paternalistic or paternalism is in that book at least 1,000 times. And I'm like, why she keeps saying it? But she keeps explaining the U.S. treats Haiti, looks at Haiti as their child. They don't take us seriously. They never did, and to this day they stood on.
I want to ask, why do you think they don't take us serious? But let's go into the audience and let's hear what the audience is saying. Um, Keeping
Okay.
it real, Trish, America has to take care of America now. We are in total crisis ourselves. You should look for help from other countries. Sorry, I have to tell you how the average American is feeling. The thing is, keeping it real with Trish, you made a good statement.
Hmm.
A lot of people are under the impression that Haitians just, we want to depend on America.
Exactly. Exactly.
If you are following what's happening in Haiti today,
Hmm.
it is because Haitian people are saying we want to be independent. We want to take care of ourselves. We want to be in charge of Haiti. We want to have a relationship with the United States, but we don't want to depend on the United States to do everything for us.
Of course.
So, but then you have it on the other side that the people think that we just want America to fix every one of our problems. That's what a lot of Haitian people are asking. Why is it that America have to be a part of everything which takes place in Haiti? A lot of people are asking that. So, guys, please share the live as we get this live started. Please share the live. What would you like to say something in reference to what Trish just said?
Oh, definitely, definitely. She's absolutely right. This isn't a problem that America should be trying to fix. It shouldn't be a problem in Jamaica, Barbados, Kenya, whoever's trying to fix. This should be a Haitian-led solutions to a Haitian problem. Now, in retrospect to what she just said, America created this problem. America is part of this problem. France is part of this problem. If America did not come into the Haitian Bank in December 17th, 1914, and rob the Haitian National Bank of $500,000 in gold, which crippled the economy, right then and there, already crippled the economy, took the money to New York City Bank, which is Citigroup today. That's, I mean, then the change our constitution, stealing our land. America has thousands of acres of land they literally stole, didn't even pay for it, stole in Haiti. So America has to answer to those things. As a matter of fact, America owes Haiti reparations, along with France. As a matter of fact, I truly believe that Haiti will have a better chance, a quicker chance to get reparations from America first, and then France, to Haiti, because France is acting like their hands are clean. They had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? We the land of love, Parlez-vous Francais and Eiffel Tower and Palace of Versailles and all that stuff. But France and America are deeply embedded in the chaos that's going on right now in Haiti. They create this fire. They create the fire. They call the fireman. They create the earthquake and then want to act like they send a humanitarian help. So America, reason why we're in this problem is because of America, because of France and what they keep doing, meddling in our business and stealing our stuff. So what I would say is to Trish and any other African American, because I love my African American brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I love black people. Period. I don't care what country you from. If you black, you in with King Kevin, straight up. So what I would say is, if America will give us back what they stole from us, and we will rewrite our constitution, and stop them from picking our presidents. They did that with Michelle Martelly. You know what I'm saying? Who appointed or selected Jovenel Moise to be the president? Who else they picked? They selected the prime minister Ariel Henry, who wasn't even an official prime minister. You know what I'm saying? That the first time we ever had, you know, and just one more point to Trisha's question and comment, which is a great comment by the way. I'm not mad or any hatred or negativity towards anybody who think how she thinks because they have the right to think that. Um, if they would allow us to choose our own president and not get into our business, because when we had selected our own democratically elected, the first democratically elected president of Haiti, Jean-Pierre Aristide, look what America did. They kidnapped him and sent him to Central Africa. You feel what I'm saying? And the reason why they did that was because when Aristide made the call for reparations from France, and I believe he asked for $24 billion, but he was a little short. The amount of money France owes Haiti, you know, the highest number I've heard from even from French economists, they're saying anywhere up to 30 to 115 billion dollars. If you include, you know, inflation, properties, the lives lost, the stress and drama, you know, money increases over time. 115 billion dollars. You know what I'm saying? And then when France crippled our economy back in 1825 with that huge slave tax, indemnity tax, 150 million, which was reduced to 90 million francs. That money could have been straight for our pockets, for our economy, to build our schools, our infrastructure, our hospitals. We can have electricity running. You know what I'm saying? So instead of us taking this money from the World Bank or IMF or Interaid or USAID, whatever the company's called, we don't need those debt trap money because we had our own money. So for America to act like, oh yeah, this is Haitian problems, let them deal with it. No, what y'all should do is invest in the Haitian leaders that are elected by the Haitian people and support us financially to get us back on track. Because thanks to the United States, thanks to France, Haiti is probably 150 years backwards instead of moving forward. We got bright kids, we got bright students, doctors, scientists, and all of that. But they can't even express their genius in the current situation that they created. They created this political, social, economic situation that depleted the country of its resources. On top of that, the U.S. passed the Farm Bill in 1996 to cripple the agriculture industry in Haiti. Haiti can't even grow its own rice to make money internationally. Can't even compete with this free cheap bleach rice that they dump on Haiti. So if they want to, tell us to solve our own problems, why don't y'all stay out of our business so that we can move forward? But until we address, and I can't stress this enough, because I didn't do it the first time I was on the show. If we don't address that 1915 treaty that U.S. forced on Haiti, we will always be chasing our tail. We will be here another 10, another 100 years from now talking about the same thing. So this has to be addressed. We need to focus all this energy. I know there's a bunch of protests. Matter of fact, there's a protest in Atlanta that I'm helping organizing on the 22nd, which is next Friday, if I'm mistaken. But we are organizing a protest in the state capital of Georgia, which is here in Atlanta downtown, to stop what CARICOM is trying to do. But all these foreign interventions and foreign interference is not helping our people at all. It's keeping us in this beggar state of mind. What can you do for me? Let me get this free. Give me this plate of food, these mattresses, these socks, these toothpaste. We can do that ourselves. Haitians are some of the most strongest, hardest working people you will ever meet in your life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm one. And the reason why I work so hard, and I work doing renovating houses and motor mediation, tearing up houses, building them up, all that good stuff. Sometimes I work 3, 4 in the morning. The reason why I don't complain when I'm working so hard, because I think about my ancestors, not just the ones that were in Haiti, but the ones that are also here in America, the ones who are in Africa who were enslaved, working 20 hours a day. So how can I complain working 12 hours a day, even though I might have hurt myself or extremely tired and hungry? How can I complain knowing what my ancestors were able to do? You know what I'm saying? To the death. They worked to the death. So hey, America owes us a great deal. But at this point, I'm not interested in hearing what they want us to do. If they're gonna do anything, support us financially so we can do what we need to do. If not, leave us I was gonna say hell alone, but leave us the heavens alone and let us handle our business.
Well spoken, my brother. Let me give a shout out to Gina Turner. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Gina, for the continuous love and support of Life in Haiti. Thank you so, so much. Let's
Thank you,
go
thank you.
back up to Mubarak says Rahul Siddhas is a smart negotiator, although he got blood on his hands. I'll come back to the cannibalism comment. Keeping it real, America has too much on its plate right now to help any other. Well, we want to be one that makes America plate lighter. Your mic cut out, Marie. I think that you are muted. Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me? You hear me?
I can hear
King
you.
Kevin, you
I can hear
hear
you.
me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay. Haitian politicians and government gave them those rights. Seg says, "Good luck, everyone. Goodbye." Kevin says, "Is there even a Haitian government, guys? Please share the live. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. And if you are new here, guys, please subscribe to the channel." Murbarak says, "I met Haitians that don't mind Haiti being a U.S. territory like Puerto Rico and Virgin Islands. I've said that several times. The way that the U.S. is all involved in Haiti. Can you imagine, King Kevin, how long the Haitian people have been dying? How long some people have been displaced? The minute things start happening near the U.S. Embassy, they deployed their military there to protect their
Mm-hmm.
asset.
Mm-hmm.
When you think about it, are things more important than us, the Haitian people?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Obviously, to America, they don't care about us. They don't care about us. The embassy.
Why not make us a territory? Why not just make Haiti a territory where you guys can have, but we don't want that.
No,
We
not
don't
at all.
want that because I don't, in the end, I may joke about that, but that's not a joke. And I don't think that will be a good idea in the end because Haitian people are too prideful. And I just don't foresee that something. Noble Babe says having a birth certificate doesn't make you a national and citizen, whereas the Haiti nationality card, you must be independent. Talk about what's going on now, not 100 and something years ago. Uh,
Hey, hey, what's up? What's up, Manuel? Yes, she's I mean, I want to make a comment to what she was saying about the U.S. embassy and in Haiti. Now, the U.S. embassy was built. It's a new embassy, y'all. They spent 109 billion dollars. Some reports say 150. So anywhere from 109 to 150 billion dollars in order to create, build this beautiful embassy they have. The only reason why, I was jumping in while you were jumping out, and now you back
you
in.
good.
But what I was saying was what you're saying about the embassy. The embassy was built. Get this, y'all. The embassy was built not to benefit Haitian people. This is the biggest embassy in the Western Hemisphere. It spent damn near 150 billion dollars. I'm sorry, 150 million dollars on building this embassy. And the reason why they built it, and it also has nice roads in front of it. The reason why they built it was only to be able to exploit Haiti of its resources. So what they do is they they do the mining because they found a lot of gold and oil in Haiti and also iridium. They extract the natural resources from Haiti, send it to the embassy, and then from there they take it to the ports and ship it to wherever they ship to. More than likely, most of it goes back to the United States. Now, iridium is the most precious, one of the most precious metals you will find. It's part of the platinum family. Iridium in 2021, in 2021, 1 ounce of iridium was $6,000. 1 ounce. If I'm not mistaken, a ton is about 20 billion, 20 plus $1 billion. It's a lot of money. So they're not going to make Haiti a territory of the United States officially, because it is a territory of the United States. They just happen to officially call it that, because if they do, then they'll have to be held accountable for the exploitation of the natural resources and people of Haiti. So that's why they're not going to do it. They didn't build those roads leading to the embassy because it's going to be beneficial to Haitian people. They did it so that it would be beneficial to the U.S. embassy and the U.S. delegates. That's the only reason. So you just said it. As soon as the gangs got close to the embassy, they send the U.S. Marines there to protect it. Yeah, they got $150 million reason why to protect it. But even more so, that embassy protects billions of dollars that the American government is stealing from the Haitian people. Now that those mines, that money can be used to for the infrastructure of Haiti. We don't need any interference. As a matter of fact, right now as we speak, Abraham Torre, who is the leader. He's not a president, but he's like I guess you could say the president, but he's like he was a general that took over Burkina Faso. Now Burkina Faso is a country in Western Africa, and what he's doing, he kicked France out of Burkina Faso. That's one thing you guys need to know. This happened last year. He kicked France out, and he blocked their military base there in Burkina Faso. And I'm mistaken, U.S. embassy is U.S. naval bases as well. And the reason why he did that is because he was sick and tired of watching his people starve and suffer, and they have all these gold and natural resources in their land. So to him, just like Thomas Sankara 30 years before him, who was assassinated by the French, by the way, he was like, let's get rid of them. What we're gonna do is, instead of taking our gold and having France and these foreign companies control our gold and our resources, we're gonna do that. As a matter of fact, he's building a gold refinery factory right now so they could process their own gold. So instead of taking their gold to another country and then getting charged for it for the export, now they're refining and doing everything right there in Burkina Faso. So within the next year or two, they're gonna be booming again, because they were booming when Thomas Sankara, back in 1987, when he got assassinated, October 1987. The reason why he got assassinated, which is going to direct ties to Haiti, was because he told the World Bank, IMF, and the U.S. AID, and whoever these other people are, that we don't want your loans anymore, because these loans, all they're going to do is cripple our economy. Because he had the sense, like any good leader would know, that these loans, that whenever you hear they giving Haiti $100 million, $200 million, $300 million, these loans come with very high interest rates. And when you don't pay these loans, they're gonna send their military into your country to take over your natural resources and take over your ports and whatever else they want to do. But they also, if you want to play along, because if you don't play along, they're gonna kill you. They proved that with Patrice Lumumba in the Congo, and also but also with Thomas Sankara, Burkina Faso. And I could go on and on with a bunch of names. I'm not gonna do that. But any good leader would that knows what they're doing is gonna say, no, we don't want your loans. We're gonna run everything in house. We're gonna produce everything here. Everything we eat, we're gonna produce it here. Everything we wear, we're gonna produce it here. And watch how fast Haiti will turn around. But if Haiti was to dare to do that with the right leader, a righteous leader with a good heart for his people, not for his pockets, but for his people, Haiti would be turned around. But the U.S. is not going to allow that to happen. For one, Haiti would be an economic power in the Caribbean and also the Western Hemisphere, like it once was before. And number two, now if Haiti was to do that, then America won't be able to get that free iridium from the country, because Haiti's the only country in the Western Hemisphere that produces this. In the East, it's Russia and South Africa that produces this iridium. They don't want to pay those that amount of money for no iridium. They rather get it for free. Like, they've got to pay nothing. Can you imagine that? You getting something that everybody uses in America. Matter of fact, down in the world, there's iridium in almost every spark plug that puts in the cars. My truck, I got a Chevy truck. It has six cylinders, so that's six spark plugs. Just my car alone. Every car you look at has a radium in it, and more than likely, every car in the United States has a piece of Haiti in their car. They don't even know it.
Wow. So let's go. Let, guys, please share the live. Please share the live because somebody say to bring the show up to date. Sometimes to know where you going, you got to know where you come from, guys.
Facts.
Please share the live and share your thoughts, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new here and subscribe to our guest channel, King Kevin, guys. His handle is in the title. Jeffrey Jackson, Mr. Jackson says, Sister Marie, you have to go back to the 19th century when America came with the Monroe Doctrine. Anything in this hemisphere or area, the Americans will call the shots.
Facts.
Mr. Jean says they have the authority to access what we see. Dale says, Hola, hola, how's it going? Dale says, I have a question. MK says 438 corporation shareholders of the government interconnected uranium mining is likely the overarching trigger on Haiti's destabilization. Otherwise, Haiti would be like Nora and the richest island on earth. A lot of people feel that this is a genuine distraction to keep the people from seeing what's
What's going
really
on?
happening here.
Mm-hmm.
Haitian is the problem. The most part of Haitian never think about developing home, but travel and never come back home. Curvins, you made a powerful statement, and I have to say I do agree with that. But if you study about things that's happening in Haiti, there is bigger hints and things that is happening in
Involved.
Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
That is why today you're seeing that a lot of people are standing up and they are looked at as bad people. But at times, guys, we have to listen to what people are saying and why they are saying that because they are living in it, right? And once 1 ounce of uranium is more valuable than gold and platinum, they can only process 7 tons of it a year. And you have a mountain of it buried in the earth under you. You do the math and figure out the why. Mm. Marie Claire says, please hit the like button, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button.
Yeah, share this,
Please
please.
share the live, guys. And if you are new here, guys, don't forget to subscribe. F. Pedro says, you got that right, brother. Mubarak says, USA stole Novasa Island from Haiti. Wow. Raymond Langford says yes. Welcome, Raymond Langford. Jean says if we not united as one for Haiti, we will still talk about the same things. Emmanuel says hi, Marie and King Kevin. Sorry for the tardiness. I would say you are just right on time. You are so right, my
You're forgiven.
friend. But the far right is on our way. Hold on. Boris says it was reported that all of Haiti mountains contains massive amounts of iridium. Lockheed Martin need iridium to develop the next gen aircraft fighters for the United States. So let's get up to date. Welcome again, guys. Welcome again. So to bring you up to date, now we have it that barbecue, who have always been one to proclaim himself as a visionary, a revolutionist, and speaking on a change for the people of Haiti. he has basically taken over things in Haiti. And he's not just talking about it, but he is showing us that he has the power to control a lot of things in Haiti. And a lot of people have different feelings about this. Do you think that I'm gonna ask again? We have more people in the live.
For jumping in.
Do you think that what he's doing in the end would be for the? Can it benefit Haiti in the end?
As of right now, the gangs are playing a role. You know, everybody has a role to play, and unfortunately, in order to get Haiti back right, we got to use these gangs. So they already got, because we got no choice anyway. They already take control of Port-au-Prince, and they're spreading throughout the South. Unfortunately, we need to have at least one or two of the gang members that be at the table to discuss negotiations, not just for what's going on right now, but the future of Haiti. Now they know this is no, they know damn well General Toussaint Louverture, Jean Jacques Dessalines, King Henry Christophe, and the rest of them, Mama Toussaint, that they are turning in their graves right now by what they're doing to the country and to the innocent people of the land. They know that's not what we represent. You know what I'm saying? They did not fight and blood, sweat, and tears for 13 years, from 1790 to 1803, 1804, for for what's going on right now, to be pillaging and to robbing and raping our children and our women, to vandalizing, the burning down the homes, you know, the towns. Like that can't go on for so long, because eventually what's going to happen is they're going to kill each other out. So they know they can't do it, but we got to have them at the table, because obviously they have some control for now, because they're going to run out of bullets. You know what I'm saying? And if it was just the gangs by themselves, I'm sure that the powers that be would let them starve themselves out until they kill themselves out, like a plague of rats. You know, only way to get rid of rats when they're plaguing an area or a town is to let them eat each other out, because that's what's going to happen when they run out of food. Because right now there are signs that Haiti could be possibly having a famine, because they're from Port-au-Prince anyway. The biggest water company there has, shut down because they can't operate business. There's the World Food Organization. They can't deliver the food to different parts of Port-au-Prince because the roads are shut down, and so food is just rotting in storage places. So they know something has to change at some point in time. If they have any conscience, if they have any conscience about what they're doing, they're going to stop and want to negotiate with the who we choose as a people. Now, I'm not for Jimmy Barbecue for being president. I'm not for Guy Felipe to be president. Both of these guys should be in prison, and at some point might even end up being in prison,
Hold on,
especially
hold
Guy
on.
Felipe.
Don't go too fast. Don't go too fast.
You know how I roll. Let's go.
Don't go too
I
fast.
won't. I won't.
Um, Eddie Jean, hello Eddie, how's it going? Eddie says that if Guy Philip is president, Haiti might be the next Cuba. He reminds me of Fidel Castro. Guy might deal with Russia, which America would hate. You're right, King Kevin. John Perkins mentioned that in his book, Confession of Economy. Let's go to Guy, because it is undeniable to ignore Guy's presence, and as well as Guy's power in Haiti and the people being behind Guy. A lot of people are using Guy's background, so I'm want to stay on cue so we don't
Okay.
go everywhere. A
Hmm.
lot of people want to use Guy's background for a reason as to why he cannot lead us. Do you think that his background solely is a reason why he cannot be the president in Haiti?
Well, I was going to say that he's not a politician, but he was elected to be the senator before he went to prison. So, but his background is so dirty and so bloody. I can't see him honestly being the president with so much blood on his hands. Um, it, I mean, at least apologize for what you did, and maybe he did. I don't know, but even apology isn't sufficient. But the fact that he was involved in so much chaos and caused Aristide to have to leave Haiti twice. So there's no way he could be president with his bloody background. It's just too much blood. It's literally a graveyard under his belt. Not that he killed all these people himself. They say upwards of 3 to 5 thousand people during this time, but under his leadership, him and Tonto Constant, under their leadership, I mean, it's just I don't even go
Hold
down
on
the
a
line.
second. Let me just ask, because
Yes, please.
I don't think anyone that's reached that level of power in Haiti hands are clean. So, and I'm not rooting for him or against him, but I'm just logically thinking, who can you pick in Haitian politics that you could say have a clean hand, that have never been associated with something which was against um, humanity?
Um, I would say Jupiter Aristide, even though he's not the current, even though it's up for debate whether or not he did crimes against humanity. But right now, as we speak, and I was just on the phone with Shita Chantal. So Shita Chantal is listening. She's with the Haitian Solidarity Group. We went to Washington D.C. When was that? August, September of last year to protest in front of the White House. It was about 200 Haitians and the national the Hebrews, the Hebrew brothers in the black and purple. They was out there deep with us, protesting with us and speaking in front of the White House. She made mention to me earlier today that there's a judge in Haiti that she doesn't want to release his name because there's people after his life. But he's a judge. He wasn't he's not a politician, but he's a judge with a good record. He's not tied to any political parties. That he will be a good fit, and one of the people that you're gonna hear his name soon. So when you hear his name, they're gonna say just such and such. Y'all gonna hear first from King Kevin. But so the point I'm trying to make is there are people that can be trusted to be the leaders of Haiti, but we cannot have for the long run have a president with a graveyard under his belt to be the president. Now, if he wants to, like some of these African dictators, we just want to come and take over with his army, because it has happened in history. And the army did it before. Guy Felipe was a paid informant for the CIA. He said that himself.
Hold on a second before you express that. So you say that Aristide
Hmm.
doesn't have a graveyard under his belt. And like I
Correct.
say, guys, I'm not for or against Aristide,
Hmm.
but Aristide era, there was a lot of death as well. And you have to admit that. During that era, I remember being a little kid in Haiti before leaving the United States in 1994, how we used to wake up to homes being invaded and people, tons and tons of people getting killed. Whether if it was by Tonton Makut or Lavalas, there was a lot of bloodshed within that time. And I like to be a realist when we're sharing information, because Haitian politics is built on bloody grounds. Even though you are a supporter of the Lavalas movement, when you tell someone that Aristide's hand is clean, do you really believe that from the bottom of your heart?
Personally, let me tell you a true story. Now, I actually be a big advocate for Aristide until I found out that he had gangs on payroll, because he needed the gangs because he had no security. He got rid of the army, so he needed some sort of enforcement in the streets because people like Guy Felipe, Tonto Constant were constantly agitating him, constantly killing innocent people. So a lot of these deaths that were happening in Haiti, in some of the ghettos in Haiti, they would say it was Lava Las, but it really wasn't. It was the Frost Group. The U.S. media they had to vilify Aristide and say that he did all these things and say that he was crazy, that he couldn't be trusted, and to the point where he probably was questioning himself. Now, I truly believe if there are any good president in Haiti, in the most recent years, it would have had to been Aristide. He's the only one. Not saying because, but I'm just stating as fact. He's the only one that had the balls to say to the international community, to the world, that France owes us reparations. Now, why wasn't any president that said anything resembling that after him? None of them did because they all were part of the U.S. core group, sponsored people. They would never say that. But had Aristide was able to continue on that path, we probably had reparations by now. And it'd be less corruption. The reason why Haiti has so much corruption, the reason why people like Guy Philippe, Raul Cedras were able to, elevate to, the top of the pyramid in Haiti was because of the level of corruption, because of there's no money. So the little money that the Haiti was getting, these leaders would straight shove it in their pockets and their bank accounts and be damned with the people. They didn't care. Aristide cared for the people. I truly believe that in reading and doing my research, I found out another thing, that Aristide was forced to lower the tariffs by the core group, lower the tariffs from 50% to 3%. And also, shout
His
out to
prime
MK
minister
Ultra.
at the time said it. His prime minister, I played a video here not too long ago. He verified that, King Kevin,
Which,
that
which part?
when people questioned and attacked him, and he clearly stated, what do you do when you have a gun to your head? The thing is,
Mm-hmm.
I think that every leader has made mistakes. And as a leader, that's part of leading. I think we should focus more on what we need to do today to get Haiti to the path that we all dream of it to be. Aristide can no longer be the president of Haiti. And his people, the love that Aristide have in Haiti is a lot, okay? But he can no longer be president. And at some point, we have to have someone to lead. So let me go into the audience really quick. Let me give some shout outs. Eddie Jean, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. It's good to see you live tonight, my brother. Thank you so much. If Guy Philippe is president, Haiti might be the next Cuba. He reminds me of Fidel Castro. Guy the type to make a deal with Russia that will cause an embargo for Haiti. Just my thoughts. Let me give a shout out to the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Mr. Jackson, for your continuous love and support of life in Haiti. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. MK Ultra, thank you so much for the $50 super chat. Thank you so much for your continuous love and support of life in Haiti. Support the school, shelter, and food kitchen, Haiti's future. Thank you so much, MK Ultra. Guys, don't forget, I'm sharing the GoFundMe to find it in your heart, guys, to please support the learning center, guys, that we are starting this coming year, where we will have our own learning center here in Haiti. And I just cannot wait. We can't do it, guys,
That's
without your
awesome.
support. So, guys, please support the project. And thank you so much, MK Ultra. Now, I'm going to go back to Eddie because Eddie mentioned something that's uh, really that I've thought about. Why are you so against? Not, I'm not gonna say so against him, but why do you think that Guy would not be a good president as of right now, and not just looking at his past? Why do you think that he could not be a good leader today? And if not, okay, before I go there, why do you think he could not be a good leader? And if he is a leader, do you think that will come with sanctions for Haiti from America? And
Well,
why do you think that?
well, first of
Why do
all,
you think that?
well, Guy
Because
Felipe.
why would there be sanctions if he's
Mhm.
the president? Why do you think that?
Well, obviously, Guy Felipe should have been brought up on charges on treason. You know what I'm saying? Because he literally destabilized the country, or it was part of it. Another thing is the stakeholders would never accept someone like him with his background and things that he has done or been part of. He would never get that sponsorship. And by the way, I don't know how many people, how many victims and their families are still alive uh, that suffered under his hand. So right now, South Africa, I mentioned South Africa in the beginning of the show. They have they have a lot of arsons and looting going on in South Africa. A lot of burning and arsonists and just pillaging of different parts of the country because people are still pissed off from apartheid and the fact that there's so much inequality and poverty amongst the black people in South Africa. Africa is a black continent, obviously, but South Africa, a black country, obviously within Africa, but is all the major institutions and major properties there are run by white folks even under Nelson Mandela. Nothing has changed. So this is and how that relates to Haiti. If you put someone like that as president, you're still going to have people with a lot of resentment because of the things that he has done, or he may not have nothing to do with the people being killed or burnt alive or mutilated, whatever, but they're going to associate him with that violence.
But
Um,
was he charged with that?
Here's the thing. Good question. Guy Felipe, someone who was involved, he went to prison for money laundering. He didn't go to prison for the cocaine trafficking, which he was very much involved in, using the police cars to get the cocaine off the boats and the planes, using the police cars to transfer the stuff across the country. But he didn't go to prison for kidnapping, not for murder, not for rape, not for arson, but for money laundering. This had to have been a deal he made with the CIA, just like the deal we made with Tonto Constant. They let Tonto Constant, another terrorist. These guys are not gang leaders or future president. These are terrorists. They let Tonto Constant move to New York. He was another guy who was on CIA payroll. This is well documented. You can go on the U.S. government websites and find this information. These guys were CIA informants. They were paid to spy on Aristide and to destabilize the country. There's no way these individuals should be in any type of conversation to be leaders. Guy Felipe is an opportunist. He probably needs a job. So what greater job, you know what I'm saying? Because right now the greatest employer in Haiti right now is the gangs. The gangs offering the jobs. Hey, you want some food and clothes and protection and shelter. Hey, hey, here you go, we got you. Um, so Guy Felipe is an opportunist. He's taking advantage of the situation. And let me ask you guys this question: those who are for Guy Felipe or any of these guys, why is that he was sentenced to 9 years in prison, but only had to serve 6 years? Was released, I want to say November, December 2023 last year. All of a sudden, they drop him into Haiti in the midst of this chaos, right now, this present time.
But hold on, let's go. All right. So if we go back to what we know in the United States, you could be sentenced to a life sentence, and
Correct.
then that person pop up after 10 years. Because based on the state and the jurisdictions in that area, it determines how long you will do on your sentence. So in reality, he did too long on a 9 year sentence that's non aggravated because his charge is not an aggravated offense. It is not an offense, even though we say that he is behind so many deaths, but that was not a part of what he was charged. He had a non aggravated offense, which in certain state in 9 years, you could serve 1 year and with good behavior
Correct.
be
Correct.
released. Okay. So when we say, why did he only serve 6 years? That's not to say he was a snitch, or that's not to say, matter of fact, him serving 6 years, and keep in mind, guys, I'm not here to defend anyone. shows more of a person that wasn't willing to work with them than someone that is. Because if you are willing to just work with them on a 9-year sentence, he could have easily done a year and a half, 2 years, and made it home.
That's true. Now,
You know what
everything you
I mean?
said.
So we gotta use logics that Mm-hmm.
Now, let me tell you this. Now, I've never been to prison, thank God, and Lord knows, if you know my history, then you know it's a miracle I ain't go to prison. But
Mm-hmm.
um, I talk about it in my first book, Courage to Believe, just how chaotic my life was. But I know a lot about the prison system. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
visited. I have a brother serving a life sentence right now, a natural life. He's gonna. They gave him like 100 years plus in prison. Another discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you're talking about federal and state prison, now what you just said about getting time served, what you're saying, or early release, that only happens on the state level. On the federal level, if I'm not mistaken, on the federal level, and I'm quite sure of this, you're gonna do every day they give you.
No, no.
Now
They do have early release as well on
in federal
federal.
prison.
Yes, they do.
Well,
It's,
I'm not a
it's
prison
based
expert.
if he didn't lose time,
Hmm.
if he did the right thing. They have their own metrics and way of sentencing. So just because you're sentenced, only time you serve your whole time
Correct.
is when it is clawed within your time. The state of Texas would say you are sentenced to 50 years without parole.
Hmm.
You're sentenced to life without parole. That means on your paperwork, you will see 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 all the way. You're not going to see a chance to see parole. But
That's crazy.
people are entitled to early release even if they are in a federal prison.
Well, let's say you are right with what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Now, why is it all of a sudden, back to what I said, why is it all of a sudden he gets dropped off and released from prison straight into Haiti at this current time? It's very possible that, and I'm going more on the theory side, but this is one of my theories, that he was released to cause more havoc into Haiti. You know what I'm saying? Because that way he was known for. That way, when he went to prison, he didn't go to prisons for the chaos he caused in Haiti because the CIA approved him to do all that craziness he was doing. But they charged him with money laundering, not even cocaine possession, cocaine trafficking, money laundering. So, and I'm reading this on his website. It says federal inmates. This is a lawyer's website. Federal inmates serve an average of 85% of their sentence, which means that they are required to serve a minimum of 85 of their sentence before becoming eligible for release. So let's see what 85% of 109 months, which is 6 years, well, 9 years. So let's see, 108, 109 divide time 0.85. Let's see what it says. 92 divided by 12. We have 7 point. If my math correct, you have 7.7. So almost 8 years.
7.5.
7.5. So it's still short. They gave him extra early release. Now, so you are correct. 85% of the time, you're eligible. But the fact is, they dropped them off in the middle of all this, and people were protesting before they released him. Don't drop him in the Haiti in the midst of this, and they did it anyway. But this conversation isn't necessarily focused on Guy Felipe. I definitely still don't, regardless. That's like say for instance World War II. Let's say that Hitler was still alive and telling him, okay, when Germany bounced back after all the bombings and destruction of all the buildings, let's have him be president. That'd be ridiculous. You won't want somebody like that to be president. It's too much blood in his hands. I'm not saying that he's at the level of Hitler, but he was a terrorist along the same line as Hitler.
Who do you suggest with all of this power fight that we have in
Right.
Haiti?
Who should be the president?
While we, the rest of the people of Haiti, guys, if you are new here, don't forget to please subscribe to the channel. Please share the live, guys, as you come in. Challenge the subject and not the person, guys. Please share the live. Who do you, because we have to have a functioning government like every other country in order for this country to have a level of peace.
Correct. Correct.
Who do you suggest uh, as a leader here in Haiti to lead Haiti out of the madness that it's in? One of the things I read as well, with everything that's happening today, you have some people that are able to do the job, but they have thrown in the towel. You've seen a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people are saying they're seeing. That's why I say I don't understand why people. I mean that in a way you feel like that position should be empty. They should be probably looking for people because with the way that things are going, people are like, I'm not getting in that because it risks my life, my family life, and there's absolutely nothing that is worth me leaving my family for this position. So, who do you suggest that Haiti should have as a leader?
Um, that's a tough question, but maybe a better question would be, in my opinion, what type of person should be the leader? And
That too.
someone who understands the Constitution of Haiti. Let's say based off 1987 Constitution of Haiti, someone who's fair, understands law and order, a judge or some a past judge or past attorney, and also someone who has a military background. Because since the inception of Haiti, the beginning, Haiti was a military dictatorship by who started by General Toussaint Louverture, and not that he wanted to be, but he understood the type of enemies, the type of devils he was dealing with. So they had to be strict. They had to get control of the borders. They had to get control of the economy, the trade, et cetera, et cetera. So someone that understands business, the law and order, possible judge or a past attorney, and someone who has great sense of business and economics and international trade and business. So, to be honest, I will wish, I hope that our good brothers and sisters, the IECN that's in Haiti, would allow even some of us in who are Haitian American to possibly even be president or at least to run. Now, I don't want anybody just to be pushed and become the leader. Let there be a fair election amongst the people. Let the masses of the people. One of the few things that all these power brokers always want to control in Haiti is the masses and the trade in Haiti. The masses, unfortunately, are people who they'll call peasants, because they live below the poverty line, which is majority of Haiti. Unfortunately, even though majority of Haiti is beautiful, there are sections that are been ran through or looks like there's somewhere out of a nightmare. But most of Haiti is a beautiful place. Now, if we can get someone who understands terrain, who is Haitian, who loves being Haitian, who loves Black people, loves themselves, and can follow in those categories I just said, that would be the perfect person. I don't know who that is. I may not have all the answers. I know I don't. But one thing I do know for sure, if Haiti's going to have an opportunity at a bright future, we must get rid of that 1915 treaty, the Haitian American 1915 treaty. That must be dismantled in order for Haiti to break the shackles off from America. That has to happen. So there's a lot of components, a lot of issues, but that must happen. Now, the only way that's going to happen is if we saddle up instead of doing 1,000 protests and making noise and I look, everybody has a role to play. This is a war. Haiti is at war, ladies and gentlemen. We are at war, and you might as well say World War III, because it seems like the whole world is against us. You feel me? So we have to take control of our own destiny, but we cannot do that if we do not own Haiti for ourselves. So we can make those decisions that you're asking about who's going to be next president. And until that happens, we will be chasing our tails, going around, around, around. I want to make this quick comment. The reason why someone asked me said this to in one of my videos. Why do you call the book A 1,000 Year War Against Haiti? I called it that because it's been about 400 years of occupation already for France and U.S. If we don't do anything, If we don't do anything about these policies and keep thinking that a new president will be the solution to the problem, or getting the army, or getting rid of Errol Henry, or the gangs, or the poverty, we're never going to address the core root of the problem. Because as long as America is really is able to dictate, willing to dictate, which they've showed us, if they continue to do it, they're going to keep putting us in a position to where we can't feed ourselves. If they literally show they don't care, because Clinton was able to pass the farm bill, knowing that if he does that and dumps all this rice into Haiti, he's going to cripple the farmers. Haiti's 80 plus percent farmers. If you destroy the farmers, what you going to do to the country? You're going to impoverish the country, and that was his intentions. Because, like the Emmanuel said earlier, shout out to Emmanuel. There's a book called the Confessions of a Hitman. Now I've had this book for about 3 4 months. It's about 300 some pages. At about 60 pages into it. Now, when I found out what this book was about, because I already understood the concept of the World Bank and IMF and what they do to countries. I knew it because Thomas Sankara. That's why he rejected their loans, because he didn't want them crippling the economy, making them dependent upon foreigners to move forward. He knew if they keep dropping this money on us, we're going to be enslaved to them, and continue being impoverished. But in this book, it clearly states, and if you don't mind, I want to read just a small paragraph, like 3 4 sentences of something the guy said on page 13 of his book. All right, so this is Confessions of a Hitman by John Perkins. On page 13, he says, money that had been budgeted for health care, education, and other services was diverted to pay interest on the loans. Now, in this chapter, he's talking about Indonesia. In the end, the principal was never paid down. The country was shackled by debt. Does that sound familiar? The International Monetary Fund, hit the IMF hitman, or economic hitman, that's why they called it that, arrived and demanded that the government offer its oil and other resources to our corporations at cut rate prices, and that the country privatized. There's a key word, privatized, its electric, water, sewer, and other public sector institutions, and sell them to the corp, corp toxic. I can't even say the word right. Corporatocracy, or it's another way of saying plutocracy, but corporatocracy. He's trying to say like corporate and diplomats, or a government made by corporations is what the word means. Corptocracy. I can't believe I can't say the word right now. But big businesses was the
I don't
big
feel
winner.
so bad because sometimes y'all be dropping words on me. I'll be over here like,
Corptocracy.
I need to practice reading more or
But
something.
not for real. But check it though. This word, I never heard that word before. He made that word up. But when I read it, I automatically knew what it meant, because I've heard of plantocracy, slaveocracy. So this is corporatocracy, but meaning that the country be run by foreign corporate interests, and not the interests of the people of the land. This exact thing what he said Aristide was forced to do by the core group, thanks to Bill Clinton. Haiti had to privatize, which means that public sectors, water, sewer, education, things that are the public, that the government should be funding and supporting, are now was sold to private individuals so they can do what they wish with it. These type of things, water and electricity and schools, should never be privatized, because if these people want to jack up the prices or take it away, like electric. When I was in Haiti, I think the electricity was running in the town that I was in Cap Haitien. It was turned on twice, 2 or 3 times. I was there for like 9 days. But you go to a hotel,
Today, yeah,
huh?
Cap
Huh?
Haitian is Cap Haitian is an area that when you go to Tudino, they are a different part, but in Cap Haitian, that's an area that they do struggle to get public electricity.
Well, I wouldn't say
And people
firsthand.
complain that they don't get it for months at a time.
Well, I believe it too, and the energy, that my cousin, everybody was, exhibiting when the power came on. It was like, it was like a jubilee. And so everybody's rushing to
Mhm.
try to charge their phones. That shouldn't happen. That should be a something that is maintained by the government. The government should be able to fund. But the fact that Haiti's economy was crippled so much, they, you know what I'm saying, it was privatized, and now we're at the mercy of these corporations and the elite families of Haiti. And that should not be so. So these things that were privatized should be reversed and put back into the government hands. But that cannot happen until we have a legitimate government that the country trusts, and the government should be able to trust itself, I think. You know what I'm saying? And also gain respect from the international community, because if we want to be truthful about it, right now Haiti is like the laughing stock or the butt end of a lot of jokes. And people who are insensitive to what is going on right now,
A
shame
lot
on
of it.
them. Hmm?
You know, there's a lot of it. I did a live today at 12 in
Wow.
reference to you know, how people are just so insensitive towards the things which is happening, and you see a lot of people are making fun of what's happening or using it to just, you know, tarnish our reputation even more. An
But you,
example of that, we're
mhm.
hearing how we are cannibals. And
I seen that.
I just can't, for the life of me, I don't understand why people spread that narrative. And I'm not going to go back into today's live because you guys can go back and watch today's live. But there are bad people all over the world. And just because a group of bad people in Haiti decide to do bad things, that doesn't that should not reflect the whole country as a whole, because Haitians, we are prideful. A lot of Haitians do not like the fact, we don't like what's happening here in Haiti.
You hate it.
People don't
You
like
despise it.
that the country is not functioning. Matter of fact, it hurts a lot of people that some of these videos about Haitian people are circulating, and people to think, oh, uh, Petito Baka Haiti, says that's a lie. You know,
Mm.
so check out that live, guys, because I don't want to get back into today's subject. But let me go into the audience and hear what you guys
Okay.
have to say. Thank you guys so much for all the love. Please subscribe to King Kevin's channel, guys. If you have yet to check him out, please show him some love on his channel, guys. Please subscribe if you are new to this channel, and please share the channel. And don't forget, guys, we need your support for the Learning Center coming up this summer. We need it in urgency because we need to raise a certain amount of funds, guys, to get the building fee paid for, guys.
How much?
So
How much you
find it
guys
in your
raising?
heart.
I'm
How
sorry.
much, as of right now, we
Now,
have
how much are you
raised?
raising for the school?
We are raising 30,000.
The thousand. Okay.
But keep
Awesome.
in
Awesome.
mind, 8,500 of it goes towards the building for 3 years, my brother.
Okay. Awesome.
And we need to have stability for the building while we figure out how we're going to sustain, because we're not doing something that's fly by night. And it takes funding, guys. I have to share with people. If you guys want to know the background details, please get in touch with me, because you have to pay staff. Feeding 100 and something kids per day, guys, it's not that cheap. And the price of things continue to fluctuate. We need to get benches. We need to get boards. There's a lot of things we need to start off. So the start of anything is always the heaviest part, but I believe
Heavy
we can
lifting.
get it started, guys. Everything attached to us when we've done we've done big projects, so this one, definitely together we can do it, we can make a difference. So I've posted the GoFundMe, and it is also in the description. So guys, please show your love and support towards this project. And almost everything we've been able to do, we've done it solely with this channel, guys. You haven't been seeing us out and about because of security issues. You guys, one thing for sure, I love my people and I love to spread my wings. But if things are happening in the streets in certain areas, and keep in mind, because some people are watching and thinking, well, how are we going to get a school open? And I hate the narrative that the media pushes because it takes away from the people of Haiti. Because do you guys think that Haiti is just empty? Do you
Filled with
guys
people.
think that children aren't living in Haiti? Kids are living in Haiti, guys. Life still go on in the midst of all of the chaos which you hear that is happening. So yes, we can have a learning center. Yes, we need a learning center, guys. These kids are innocent. It's our job. It is, you are your brother's keeper, regardless
Mm,
of how you look at it. It is our job to be a blessing towards other people. If you love Haiti, guys, represent something positive, support something positive,
for
not
real.
just talking about it. Any little bit helps. Any little bit is a blessing, guys. So we're depending on you guys to make this possible, and I know that we will get it off the ground.
I'll be making a
Um,
donation today myself.
Thank you, my brother.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
for thank you.
Anytime.
And we also have an idea where we have a calendar, right? Well, if you get a calendar, um, that's Mr. Jean's job. Can tomorrow could you attend a meeting? We will be having a meeting tomorrow at 10. Will you be available?
You asking me tomorrow at 10 a.m.?
Yes, AM. I'm not sure if you will be available.
Um, yeah, but it's possible. It's possible that tomorrow
Okay.
morning. I have to be at a mentoring program at 11, but I could definitely chime in.
You can chime in, yes,
Okay.
and here, yes, and thank you so much, King Kevin. Thank you.
Anytime.
Um, Anderson, Mr. Phelps says feds came to Haitian soil and basically arrested Guy Philip as Haitian citizen. They couldn't find any evidence about trafficking, although there weren't proof. Forced him to take a plea. Although there wasn't proof, forced him to take a plea. Maxine says, why is it that the Haitian government did not use the rice deal as a bridge to fix their own rice field? I can answer that. For one, the tariff was tax money that we, the Haitian people, get, which goes back into the community. When they dropped the tariff all the
Mm,
way to 3%, it made it that, let me give you guys a simple example. You know how a lot of you guys like to send things into Haiti? Can you imagine when you bring a container into Haiti, you are paying thousands, and they are bringing boatloads into our country and paying, as of right now, I think that their tariff is even lower than 3%. So what, and how they destroyed our agriculture.
mm,
So now things that the farmers need, they raised the price because they started, it was a master manipulation. Ki jan wele angre, ki jan wele angre, ou mette nan ter, ke moun yo itilize pou ede manje yo.
fertilizer.
Fertilizer, the price of fertilizer
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
went sky high, and that was done on purpose. The people now, they more veered towards what was cheaper because the price that the average farmer was paying to work the land, they could not keep up with
Yeah,
the
can't afford
American
that.
rice. They
Mm-mm.
couldn't pay, they couldn't charge you that low when that was their hard earned, blood, sweat, and tears. So that's how they destroyed us. And up until today, that tariff has never changed. Can you imagine the US? Yes, I mean, guys, I'm not going to get into that, but that's how they did it. So today, for average, we've done several agriculture projects on this channel. A lot of people say, Marie, push agriculture, push. When we went, King Kevin, to get into one of those projects, agriculture is expensive. Like a small
Of
bag
course.
of of what would you say again? How what is it called?
Fertilizer.
A small bag of fertilizer is like 50 $55 a small bag. When
Mm.
it depends on the size of the land, how much fertilizer you need. Now, a lot of people are working the land almost with little to nothing. When you need all of that to work, that's why we see vast amount of land in Haiti not being worked because a lot of people cannot afford it. So now what happens? It's companies that are coming in to bring assistance, and basically they're putting you there to work the land while they make the bulk amount of the money. So honestly, there's been so much against the Haitian people. The more and more we see it all over. My hope is Tyrone said when it comes to the topic of Guy Philip, which is his actual name, overhead Trinidad, that was an attempted overthrow of the government. If you look deep, he was also a Philip. If you ask me, guys, as Haiti is going through the journey in which it's going through, I'm gonna say this: in history, any leader that loves Haiti, any leader that represents Haiti, we see that either as soon as they take office, there's a lot of persecution. There's so much that happens with a leader that loves Haiti. I want to say it's kind of a bad. It could be a bad relate. You can start off coming in loving somebody, something, but if it abuse you, maybe you retreat because you use Aristide. A lot of people say that he loved Haiti. You use the recent Jovenel. He was persecuted, and we know the end of that. A lot of people say he loved Haiti. Today we have it that's Guy, Moise, and those guys are claiming that they also love Haiti. What we are seeing is a pattern that anybody, King Kevin, that loves Haiti, they are portrayed as a villain. They are portrayed as a bad person. They are portrayed as if someone who doesn't belong. So that's something for me to be more attentive to.
Okay.
What I do think, as far as the leader that Haiti needs, I think us Haitian people, we are addicted to fighting physically. We've been conditioned to fight
Right.
a physical fight,
That's true.
and we need brain power.
Good point.
We need brain.
Hmm.
Our leaders, I think that the whole world know that Haiti will get out there. The whole world know that water don't run through our blood. That the Haitian is and I do believe that's why we are kept under the conditions we're kept as well, because others may be afraid that we can't nous pas capable to court. The fight that Haiti is in today, it needs to be a brain fight. You need to come in playing their rules, but once you are in and have that power, be able to manipulate and turn things around for the Haitian people. But one thing I always say to King Kevin, because my heart goes out to the person that is planning on leading this nation, I think that is a headache position. It's a position that it is reserved for the strongest. The
Mm.
Haitian people have to understand, in order to get us out of the situation we're in, our leader may have to make decisions that none of us understand. But you have to be willing to respect that man or that woman and allow them to play their position. And I think that's a huge issue here. Even with this CARICOM meeting, we're seeing that when it's time for us to unite, we lack that in our house. We're not uniting with each other. We're not, as leaders, I believe that from outside looking in, they're not putting their heads together to say, you know what, King Kevin, I don't care if you're from Alabama, I'm from Texas, yada yada. We're gonna get together and we're gonna work on one accord because the issue here is the country of Haiti, and that's where we need to be focused on. I don't know. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Where do you foresee before we leave? Where do you foresee that things will end up with all of the chaos that's happening on the ground today in Haiti?
I mean, but there's a couple options. One, they could decide, the U.S. can decide just to come in there and shoot everybody up, and just say this was a gang warfare fight, and they had to kill them. Or they could continue with the Kenyan invasion, do the same thing, shoot everybody up, and then when the gangs are all gone, then try to implement a government. Or they can allow us, and hopefully what they do is allow us to dictate what we want and who we want to be our leader. We need to sever ties with the United States. I hope that's within the foreseeable future to sever the ties with the U.S. As far as them controlling and dictating our finances, military, and politics. Believe it or not, once upon a time, unfortunately, a very long time ago, Haiti used to do a lot of good business with the U.S. Tucson specifically, General Tucson used to do a lot of business in trading, goods, trading goods with John Adams, the second president of the United States of America. That was a very fruitful relationship where we both benefited from. But ever since John Adams, has always been a one-sided thing, especially starting with was Andrew Jackson, the third president. Was he the third president? Who was the third president? Who was Andrew Jackson? Thomas Jefferson. I'm tripping. Thomas Jefferson. Ever since then, Thomas Jefferson took control. It was straight, cutthroat. Let's just stick our foots on Haiti's neck, and they have never let go ever since then. But I definitely hope that they allow us to dictate our own future. CARICOM is nothing but Caribbean islands who are all puppets for the U.S. Same thing with United Nations. United Nations is a puppet of United States of America. So the only true voice that we have is our own, and we need to own that and control that. We've been partying so long with compa, beautiful music, dancing, fashion, and all of that. While these people were stealing our sovereignty, and been stealing. They stole it since 1915. We just now, to be honest with you, just now in 2024, and I really do mean 2024, as in the past couple of weeks, that I'm starting to see a different frame of questioning. Like we mentioned earlier in the show, why is it that the U.S. have so much to say about our business? Why they so feel as if they have control or they own Haiti, that Haiti is a territory? Because, ladies and gentlemen, it is those type of questions. And I'm glad that the Haitian people, not just Haitian, African Americans, whites, Hispanics, I'm hearing this from all spectrums. Why? So it's causing people to research this information to see that, oh snap, U.S. literally re-enslaved Haiti in 1915 or recolonized. Well, however you want to look at it, they run and control Haiti, as you can clearly see. We can see it. So if we can sever that tie, then we can move forward. I wanted to. There's a good question, MK Ultra, who donated $50 to the super chat. If you didn't know it, by the way,
Mhm.
um,
Yeah.
big ups to her or him. I don't know who they is, but they made a
Mhm.
very. I like the comment that they wrote here. It said, if the population census is any indicator, it appears someone is trying to displace Haiti's population for mining development leading up to World War III. That's a very interesting point. One of the key indicators, to me anyway, of why the U.S., other than the geographical position of Haiti, which makes it convenient for U.S. to use as a naval base. But with the amount of money and natural resources Haiti has, they can't afford to let Russia or China to come in and take that over. It's in their backyard. So leading to World War III, very possible because you all know they need these minerals for their weapons. But I wanted to mention of this chart that I have in my book, Thousand Year War Against Haiti, Assassination of a Nation. Iridium is back in last week, well, a couple of days ago, up to March 13th, 2024, iridium prices dropped from 2021 when it was 6,000 to $4,900. It's still one of the most expensive metals in the world. Gold, in comparison, is 2,000, 2,100 or 2,200 an ounce. So you have about $2,800 difference in ounces. Another one, cobalt, which is um, heavy in the Congo, is 12 about $13 a pound. I just want to put things in perspective so you guys get an idea of how valuable iridium is. And if Haiti has tons of it, mountains of it, there's no way, as greedy and rapacious of an appetite America has, is going to just let that go. So that's why I was saying that if the gangs have so much control of Port-au-Prince, they can leverage that control to get Haiti back in the complete grips of Haiti itself, and then let a legitimate government come in and take its place. I really don't. I really hope that Jimmy Barbecue does not plan on like really considering being the president. Not that I want to shoot his dreams down, but these guys, him, Guy Felipe, and these other individuals, they have crimes to answer for. And I just want to leave with
Do
that.
you think that it is a good idea to grant them amnesty in reference to gang members, not speaking towards Guy?
Absolutely not. At somehow, some way, because there were a lot of sexual assaults, a lot of arsons and murders. Somehow, some way, I'm hoping that what the police have been doing is taking pictures of these individuals, even though a lot of them have masks on. But the FBI has technology. I noticed because I watched a crime show. They can take off the mask off your face and actually get the look of your face. So I'm hoping that they're taking pictures and videos of these gang members, all of them, so they can prosecute them at a later date. They're gonna have to answer for their crimes because it's just the injustice itself is stopping Haiti from moving forward. Just like right now, apartheid. I keep mentioning South Africa. Right now, as we speak, South Africa can't move forward without addressing the racism, the disparity and poverty and the injustice in South Africa. Even in Rwanda had in 90, I want to say 91, like 100 days. Was it 91, 94? But when they had the genocide in Rwanda, it was 100 days of killing, like 6 million people died. To this day, right now, 2024, a lot of people are still having a hard time moving forward because a lot of these people who were the Hutsis, because those who don't know, it was against the Hutus and the Tutsis. The Hutus had the support of France to give them weapons and guns and to massacre all these people. And so right now, some of these Hutsis are still in power or have different positions in the community, and those who are the victims, they 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 feel so uncomfortable coming outside. Some of these people are their neighbors. So in Haiti case, how can a woman or a boy who just got their father or daughter killed by this gang member and he's still walking free as a neighbor? Just the psychological trauma I can't even imagine. So these people have to answer for their crimes against humanity, and hopefully we can come to that. But for right now, the biggest fish we trying to fry. You know what I'm saying? The poisson we got on the stove, the soja right now, we trying to cook and saute with onions. Is who's going to be, what's going to be the next transitional government? Because I don't know if you're familiar with the Montana Accord. I'm sure you are. But if those who have read the Montana Accord, if I remember correctly, they want to have like a three-member tribunal where there won't be one person as president, but three people as the leaders, so that any voting, anything that has to take place in Haiti has come into a consensus within those three people. Something that's not a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that will work for now until we be like, okay, this could be the president. But we need something and something yesterday because there's too many people suffering. I'm tired of seeing all these articles and videos. I
How
mean,
long
I'm sick and
is
tired of
this
it.
transition gonna stay in place? How long until election takes place under, do you think, I mean, how long would we have to be waiting during this transition process?
Well, right now, Ariel Henry, who was the acting prime minister, he has to select the council, and or I don't know if it's council or it's a
Do
council. I don't
you
know if
not
that's
think
the
that
government.
is conflict of interest as well? Do
It
you
is, but
not
that's the
think
problem.
that that can provoke the Haitian people
Of course.
when, they been saying that he doesn't have their best interests at heart?
Yeah, I mean, and that's the problem. But according to the Constitution, if I'm not mistaken, he has to choose the council, and the council chooses the prime minister. And unfortunately, unless we are in Miss Chantel, I mentioned her name earlier. She was telling me that in the Constitution, 1987, that a judge can step in and to be the leader or the president until there's a election take place. So I'm going to research that myself because she told me that within 40 minutes before getting on the show. I didn't have a chance to research it, but she did inform me that there's a judge that they have in mind that doesn't want his name public until they can make it official, to actually get behind him and push him to be that next leader until we are able to select the president. And someone put in there 1 or 2 years, Gene Marcellin. He's been riding out since the beginning of the show, so shout out to him and the MK Ultra. Um, Haiti can't wait another year. It can't wait another 2 years. Something action needs to take place within the next 30 days. I would say within the next 3 days, but realistically, within the next 20, 30 days, because the we are looking at a possible famine. You know what I'm saying? That's how serious it is. And I was trying to inform people since last year how things were, how bad things were in
Mm.
Port-au-Prince and some parts of Haiti, but now it has manifested, and now we can see it for ourselves. We're inundated with it in the news, inundated with it on social media, on YouTube, New York Times, Miami Herald, and so I don't think we can take another year of this chaos. Something's gonna need to happen because it's man, I can't even imagine being somebody in Port-au-Prince right now. I mean, it's literally hell on earth for them for many reasons. Some people are stuck in there.
Prices of things have gotten so out of control in Haiti. There needs to be some type of balance
Yeah, it does.
for the people here. We definitely need prayers. We do.
But we have,
There
of
needs
course,
to be a
prayer changed
balance.
things. Prayer changed things. If Haiti was able to free itself from France, Britain, and Spain, well, it wasn't free, but they beat them, those three countries, those three colonizers. That was a miracle. That wasn't something that was supposed to happen that anybody could foresee happen. I don't even think Toussaint believed it was going to happen at the time, but they knew they was going to fight. Period. We're not just going to lay down and let y'all just do what you want to do. It's the
Mhm.
same situation we have in Haiti today. The only difference is they were united. They were united and they had a common fight and they stood together until that victory was won, and then things went crazy again. But at least they had a vision, and we need to get back on that same vision. But we must, even though I know the folks don't get a new president and a transitional government, just can't be any transitional government, can't just be any president. But one thing for sure, and I would say this a million times, and you would definitely read that in all my blogs and my books, that we must break that treaty, the 1915 treaty, because that put so much power in the United States' hands, and they still have it to this day, that they can continue keeping us or keeping their feet on our necks. You know what I'm saying? So, and before we even get to reparations for Haiti, from France or US or any other countries. We must break that treaty. But who knows? Maybe reparation may come first. I don't know. But we must break that treaty to get Haiti back into our hands, because that war our ancestors fought for independence and sovereignty, that is no longer in existence. We are no longer free as a people in independence or have our sovereignty. And I know that offends a lot of people. I understand that. Because last year I said we need to stop celebrating May 18th. I said that. And I said we need to stop celebrating May 18th, or at least pause it until we are
No,
able
we
to get
can't.
our
I
independence
don't think
back.
we should take anything away from ourselves. What I think is we need to put actions behind it, because we are a happy country. Haitian people are, you should see. I remember when I first came into Haiti, King Kevin,
Yeah.
May 18th was like the month of May. It was, I mean, everywhere.
Everybody turned
It
up.
was so like the people were so prideful. Like people reserve that time. That's their little business to sell flags. So I don't think we should take anything away from the Haitian
Exactly.
people. And it's going to be difficult to take that away because it's just like the carnival. Many of us, as myself, I've been guilty of this. I always say we do not have time right now to be supporting the carnival. I think that the carnival is not a good time. But for many Haitian people, they do not feel that way because keep in mind, they associate that as part of our culture, and that is the norm. And Haitian people, you want to know Haitian people, take us to like a happy scene, and you know that. Ou konen jan Haitien remen, ou kompren?
Yeah.
Remen
Danser,
bon ambiance.
manger belle manger.
Kompren? Yes. So I don't think that we need to take that away. I just think that we need to put our heads together soon to find common grounds so that we come to the realization that all lives matter. And there is people here that is affected. I know a lot of people now are saying the bourgeois, the this. King Kevin in Haiti today, Flem, it has no respecter of a person. Whether you're rich, whether you're a bourgeois, whether you have, whether
Doesn't
you are
matter.
not a poor person,
Hmm.
everybody is, if they didn't get themselves out of Haiti before this iceberg, now everybody is stuck here. It's no respecter of a person in Haiti. Everybody's in the same boat. Whether you white, black,
Everybody saying stuff.
Chinese, if you are here, all of us are feeling it because we are human. We're made to eat. How much food does this country have that you think 12 million of us can't eat up in a month? You know, that's why the price of things have gotten so high and it's just crazy. I think that we need to find common grounds for the people so that they can start finding solution. You know, I hope things go well with the transition. I'll keep you guys updated with that because you hear everybody have a different stance on it. And in the end, the Haitian people are the ones that's suffering from it. And that's something we need to take into consideration. Stay hungry 100. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Thank you, Stay Hungry, for your continuous love and support of life in Haiti. Somehow I missed to give you the shout out. So we've been on 128 minutes. Um, any last words? I mean, we definitely can do this again, but any last words? And guys, don't forget to check out King Kevin channel. He is in the title, his handle, guys. Whether you are watching now or after the live, guys, you have my permission to leave and go and give King Kevin some support. He could have been anywhere else in the world, but he decided to spend this time here with us on Life in Haiti. So
Definitely
let's show
appreciate it.
him some love, guys. You have my permission. Everybody can touch that handle, guys, and go and subscribe to his channel, guys. Show him some love and appreciation for his knowledge and time. And I thank you guys so much for that. Any last word, my brother, before we part ways today on this subject?
Oh no, definitely, definitely. It's always a pleasure vibing with you. I've been watching your platform. You've been very consistent, so I want you to keep being consistent and doing what you're doing. And much success with the school that's coming that you're getting ready to open up. And
Thank you.
I also have a GoFundMe going on, and but mine is more towards um, fighting the policies that are crippling Haiti. So it's called Stop the War Against Haiti campaign. And I lay a lot of what I said today is on that GoFundMe campaign, which you can see on my website at kevindover.com. So we already went to DC last year. We're going again this year, but this time we're going into Capitol Hill to lobby to change some of these policies and work on breaking that 1915 treaty I keep talking about, but also to put an end to the rice dumping that is taking place from the U.S. into Haiti, so that we can give a boost to the local Haitian economy. I mean, these are not necessarily small things. It's gonna take a lot of effort. It takes money to go to DC, to travel, to talk, hotels. You know the business. But I
Yes,
understand what the bottom line is. Most people don't. There aren't too many people who read like I read. Like you know what I'm saying. I have down there 1,500 books. Um, so I understand what's going on in Haiti due through research and et cetera, et cetera. So I'm not just on some pie in the sky dream to be able to change what's going on in Haiti. 'Cause I understand the core root of the problem, which is getting Haiti back in the Haitian hands. So, like as I mentioned, Haiti's at war. There's different components at war. You have people who fight from the water, the Navy. You have people fight on land. You have people in the air. You have people on computers. You have people who are feeding the soldiers. You have people who are doing the paperwork in the office. So there's many components. We all have a part to play. Find how you and your community could get behind an organization or individuals who are actually doing something, not just anything, but something positive that can bring a tangible change to Haiti. So shout out again to everybody. This is King Kevin in the building. Much love, peace, blessings to all of you guys. And oh, I almost forgot to say this. Someone had donated $30 to me this morning on my GoFundMe. She follows me on Instagram, and she
awesome.
sent me a message. She sent me a message on the Instagram, and I've been running this GoFundMe since 2022. So this ain't just happened overnight. We've been at this, and she said that I love and admire your passion and ambition for our people. Please do not stop. And I told her, no matter what, I would never stop. So shout out to Sandra for those words of encouragement, because sometimes it feels like what we're doing is
We
not
need
really
that.
adding up or going anywhere. But once in a while, God will send you an angel or some support. But not that I was giving up, because I understand. When I look at these children, when I read these articles, or I speak to my people in the Cap or in Port-au-Prince, and and just the children by itself, like I cannot stop, because I understand that our work is going to improve their lives. So for the sake of the children, I would not stop, because I want to Haitian children to have better days. They deserve to have a childhood. They deserve to be able to walk free in the streets, to go to school, to learn, get a good education, and have hope for their future,
Mhm.
because they are the future. So if we're not investing in the children, what that says about us as
And
a
we need
people.
to
So
stop waiting on other people to lead. You
bottom
know what
line,
hurts me is that you see all of these orphanages that get the recognition, and this
hmm
is not to be funny, but they're led by white people. Why is it that we can't show a reflection of ourselves? Why aren't we supporting ourselves? There are a lot of Haitian people that are good with kids that want, but they can't get the support. So it's kind of like
at
every
all.
time you look up, everybody's saying, well, do this, do that, but then we don't support our own. It's like when you want to do the right thing in Haiti, I'm telling you, it is a difficult process. That's why now, before I pass judgment, I sit back and observe.
Wow.
Because when that person is in a journey of trying to get to, you got people that saying, oh, you this or you that, you this or you that, because it's so easy for us to beat people up and not support them that genuinely love and want to make a difference in Haiti. It's like when you are doing the right thing, when you want to do the right thing, it is a difficult, very difficult process. Let me give a shout out to All Love Tenant Wild. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat out of Canada. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. May God bless you and welcome to the Life in Haiti family. Jean says, how can I get your book? Yes. So, how can someone get your book if they want to get your book?
Yes, well, I've written 4 books, but the book they mentioning is the Americans and France's 1,000-Year War Against Haiti, Assassination of a Nation. You can get that on my website. Now, the pre-orders, this is my 4th published book. The pre-order, you can only pre-order it right now. Now, originally, I wanted to release the book this summer, but I'm going to wait since there's so many current events happening right now in Haiti. I want to wait to include that information in the book. So it won't get released until the end of this year or beginning of 2025. But so the book is discounted. The price once it goes live, the price for the book is going to be, I think I was going to charge like $25 per book. But the pre-order special is $10. I believe $10, $12. Let me double check. I don't remember what the price of the pre-order is, but go to my
Give us
website.
the link. Share the
Yeah,
link with
yes, I
me.
shared it. I shared it on the website. I shared it on
Share
the
the website link, and before we leave, I can share it with everyone.
thanks so much. If you go into the chat, I don't see it for some reason, but I did put it in the chat.
No,
So
send it to me via WhatsApp.
what's that? Okay, yeah. So the pre-order charge is $12, but it's gonna be 21 once it gets released. Now I've written this is my 4th book. Now one thing about this book is gonna be very controversial because I feel as if since the United States wants to make it their business and France to run us through the mud, run us through the dirt, I'm gonna do the same thing with them by letting everybody know what they have done to cause the situation we have now in Haiti.
Okay, my brother. Please share the link with me so I can share it with everyone, and at least they can have an idea. And I'll also put it in the description. So if someone would like to check out your book or check out your website, they are able to do so. Thank you guys so much. Let me hear. Jim says, I'm joining really late. Thank you. You're right on time. I started at the beginning. Kevin is right. The chaos provides cover to start over. You can't understand unless you know the history of Haiti. Hmm. All right, awesome. Okay, so let me go here on WhatsApp. All right. I don't think it's gonna allow me.
Oh, allow you to copy and paste it.
Yeah, hold on. It will allow me, but I think that hold on.
It's not going to be clickable unless you put it in the description.
No, hold on a second.
Yeah, this is the record. I've been on a live before. I never been on a
Yeah.
live 2 hours before. This is gonna be my first or any video.
Awesome. On my screen, it shows that it's clickable, guys.
Oh, it is okay on your screen. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So please, guys, support King Kevin. I really admire black men that do good things. Black men that is a stand-up type of man. I believe that black men is a species that is in danger, and you are seeing that example, especially here in Haiti,
Mm.
because this is genuinely an attack on our black men as well. Because as a mother, when you look at so many young men that decided to get themselves involved in these bad activities, it's just that's a whole lot of young men that we have lost to bad things here in Haiti. So thank you so much, my brother. Guys, please check out King Kevin channel. Check out his book. It's a pleasure, and my house is your house. As I say, whenever you're ready to have me there, you just invite me, and I will be there to support you, my brother. Thank you
Oh,
for coming.
anytime, Queen. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, King Kevin. You have a blessed one.
All right.
So,
Talk about
guys,
you next
we
morning.
bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay. So, guys, I just want to tell you guys, thank you all so much. The problems in Haiti is complicated, but one thing we know for sure, it's a problem that we have to put our heads together and prioritize the people of Haiti. If you watch this live this long, you are a true fan of Life in Haiti, and I just want to thank you. Guys, don't forget to share the GoFundMe for the latest project, which is the Learning Center. It is our job to make a difference. Be yourself, guys. For those of you all that's probably like myself, feeling out of place because you're kind and you have a love for humanity, no, it is okay to be you, guys. We need more people like myself, and I know that God is going to bless Life in Haiti with more good people for us to continue to do good things within the community in Haiti. I love you guys. I will see you guys this coming Sunday. And hopefully, I'll be here with part two with Brother Hassan this coming Sunday. So we got a hot end of the week, and we're gonna begin the week as well. Really hot, guys. I'll keep you guys updated on Haiti. Don't forget, if you're new here, guys, to please subscribe to the channel, guys, share, and leave me a comment below. Good night, guys. You have a blessed night. Be kind to one another. Be the change that you want to see. Give somebody a compliment. Tell somebody you love them, guys. Love you all. Have a blessed night, everyone.